Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk about on April 8th, 2026, the stock market had its biggest gain in like a year. And I just wanted to share kind of what that looked like as far as my portfolio. So April 8th, 2026, as the Dow jumped 1,300 points for the best day in a year. It sounds like due to the US-Iran ceasefire for the next 2 weeks. And with that, obviously, you see here the stock market jumped significantly, specifically the S&P 500 jumped 2.51% to 6782.81, along with the NASDAQ and the Dow, which is great for investors like all of us. Clearly not to the point where it was at its original high. I think the S&P was right around just a little over 7,000 points. And then the Dow was, I think, right around 50,000. And so what did that do for my investments on this one day? So I just put this together, a quick little spreadsheet. Again, S&P gained 2.5 percentage points to 6782. Again, biggest gain in about a year. At the end of Q1, I shared this on a previous video, what my investment portfolio looked like. It was right around 830, 452. It was approximately a negative 4.3% growth in the S&P, for Q1. It wasn't a great quarter for the stock market. But on April 8th, 2026, as you can see here, I don't track my investments, my total portfolio every day, but the days that maybe there are some significant gains, I'll probably do future videos like this one. But as you can see here on April 8th, after the stock market closed, my portfolio gained significantly. It's up to 857,999. And obviously, that can always change, right? The stock market could go down significantly, it can go up. But overall, at least during my, I want to say about 20 years of investing, steadily, slow and steady, long term, it has made some gains significantly. And I've shared that at the end of the year, my year-end portfolio, what it looked like. So for me, obviously big days like April 8th are great. There's going to be some downturns as well, especially when the Iran war started, it took a huge dive and gas prices have went up significantly. Obviously, that affects all of us. But for the most part, it was a great April 8th, 2026. And we'll see how it goes, for the rest of the year. Let me know if this is something you'd be interested in, just see what my portfolio looks like when there's big gains or even big drops. And as well, my philosophy is just long term, live below your means and save, invest for the long term. Because for me, it's all about retirement. I want to have a good nest egg so I can be comfortable financially without any worries. I don't take account into Social Security because I just don't know what it's going to look like, 15 years from now. I'm 50 years old. I don't know when I'm going to withdraw Social Security at this point, but I'm still doing long-term investing. I still, my target is another 15 years before I hang it up. I enjoy what I'm doing right now. I'm happy where I'm at. We'll see what the road brings. But again, for me, it's just long-term investing, slow and steady. So let me know your thoughts. What does your investment portfolio look like? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. I'll see you all at the next video.